haven't seen it.
That's amazing.
No.
So I was children's administrator for over 213 kids. And
Okay, so let's get started. Yay! Okay, so everybody already kind of introduced themselves.
Yes, we did.
And then we have here Shanna,
Hi, Shannon.
Emily,
Hi, Emily.
and Sonia is in black. It's nighttime in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Where
so
in Florida?
Port St. Lucie.
Lucy.
Okay. All right. So we are going to do a little bit of recognition. And for those of you people that are new, clap for everybody after I read off their recognition because it's a big deal every month. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so number one in sales this month was me with $2,417. Number two on our Zoom is Sonia Hauser with $1,543. Now she's like, all right, I'll show my face for that. Don't worry about it. Number three with $1,055 is Shanna Morris. And in her first month of business, number four is Amy Thompson with $1,009. Number five was Michelle Kaufman with $831. Number six was Renee, $734. Next was Darlene Brumley with $601. Then Kayla Krebs with $576. Yay, Kayla! And then I forgot what number I'm on. Next is Dee Dee Rawlings with $560. Woo! And last but certainly not least, with $383, Gina Peters. Woo!
I thought I was
Well, there's more after that, but I figured we'll just do the top 10. So, in recruiting, we had a tie this month. They beat me.
Whoa.
Shanna and Sonia each had 2 recruits after our huge $5 month. Good job, guys. Next was Annie and me with 1. Woo! All right. Way to go, guys. Awesome.
Are we all tied for
I am very Christian.
Brand new.
I've got to get this.
Not necessarily. Those little town people need chocolate too.
Oh, yeah, but I'm talking about recruit. I went through my A-list already, and they've already been to the party.
Just because you live in Richfield doesn't mean you have to stay in Richfield.
That's right.
Because I live in Podunk.
Podunk, Reardon.
That's right.
Reardon is very
Well,
small.
I'm working on getting out of this bill.
Okay.
Very far.
So we have some super important things to talk about today. I know, well, I'm trying to decide. Okay. So I printed out all this stuff and then didn't decide what order I was going to do it in. So, where does everything start in our business? At the booking, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about bookings first, because what are we coming up to next month?
Double hostess rewards.
Double hostess rewards. So what is it the start of?
Gifting.
Our
that's right.
huge selling season
That's right.
starts in September. So we, how do you have a strong September? You have a strong August. So we're going to talk about booking a strong August and what incentives has home office rolled out this month to help us have a strong August. double sales points. Good job. Should I throw you a candy every time? No, I have the problem. I did do that in some of my parties, and I would like bean people in the head because I don't have good. So double sales points. What else?
Triple recruiting.
Triple recruiting points, right? What else?
The 5,000 points for signing on and new recruits.
5,000 points, which is how many percentage
That's
of your tip?
20%.
20% of your tip. By the way, you charge. Yeah. Hi, Catherine. Thanks for joining us.
Free trip to Mexico.
Oh, yeah, no.
Playa del Carmen. Yes.
So
Yes.
5,000 points.
That's 20% of your trip, which is awesome. Okay, and what else?
New products.
A brand new catalog that you can start selling out of.
And
New
half
products.
price sale.
Half price kits,
Half price kits.
which is huge.
Yeah.
First time in company history, right?
Yeah, true.
All right, so which of these excites you guys the most?
Everything.
Forgot about the half price kits.
What's that?
Said I forgot about the half price kits.
Oh my God, you cannot forget about that. That's awesome. Just think about it. For a $500 party, they earn their kit 100% free, plus they have money left over to spend on goodies.
Plus they have 5,000.
Plus they have
We should have done the first.
What? Well, if they're joining with that party,
You get 5,000
then you
get
you get 500. Well, 1,000. Okay. Yeah.
So it's 3,000 points if you get somebody, if you recruit somebody and they qualify with your $500 and sales within 45 days, you get 3,000 points.
Oh,
I know, right?
right?
So that's why I have 4 of them I'm working
So
on.
that's why it's so important when you recruit someone, you make sure and launch them right away. And get them going, get them to their $500. Plus, that's when they start earning all their freebies, and so you can replenish everything in your kit. So you're most excited about recruiting. What are you guys excited about? Same? Okay. Same? They're just watching. Okay.
No comment.
Okay.
You're listening.
So, what is one thing we do not want to do in August? Start. No, that's not even a word in our vocabulary, right? The only time you fail is when you stop trying.
That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
So the one thing we don't want to do in August is talk too much about our double host rewards in September. Okay. So if you don't have 100% full August in your calendar, which hopefully everybody by now has done their calendar control with their open party slots. If you haven't yet, I'm sure Amy will go over it, or I can with you. Are you getting my text? Okay, I better.
You better get her.
I might have a wrong phone number. So one additional booking in August potentially on average would equal 3 bookings in September, right? So you're going to aim for 2 to 3 bookings each party that you're at, all right? So 1 in August equals 3 in September, okay? So if you want to hold 6 parties in August, you're going to need to book 8 to 9 parties because they might cancel, right? Or reschedule. So if you think about this, I'm going to throw some numbers at you and not to confuse you, but if you're meeting 8 to 10 people at each of those parties, you're going to be meeting 48 to 60 potential hosts at those parties to finish filling August, but also September and beyond. Okay? So does that kind of make sense? How if you're a numbers person, that like really like gets you all giddy. If you're not a numbers person, that might seem a little bit overwhelming, but just to kind of know, like, you're going to book some parties and
Your mouth's out here.
what?
I'm working on it. I'm so far. I've got one potential.
We'll talk about that, okay? And I know that Renee has some fantastic ideas because she's been working her little tail off. So, why So we're going to talk about why not printing the September Double Host Dollars flyer is a good idea. So we do not want to print out the Double Host flyers. Why?
You don't want
Yeah.
to wait.
Because
Yeah,
they would rather
right.
book
So
for
if we
double
don't have a
hostings.
full August, we don't want to say, oh, hey, look, there's Double Host rewards in September. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, I'd way rather do it in September, right?
Yeah.
So when is a good time to use that flyer?
September 1st.
The end of August.
When you're 100% booked, right?
September 1st.
When I would think the parties are the end of August. But
Right.
you mentioned-
Right.
when you get the party, you mentioned anybody that would go.
We'll get Double Host dollars. Fantastic, great. So can anybody give me an idea of how you would share Double Host dollars with your guests in August?
You're good on all the ideas.
Oh, what?
How about stacking the hosts? Does anybody still do that?
Oh, crap.
What is that?
Stacking the hosts. So demonstrating with empty boxes. I don't always do that. I'm not gonna lie. How much product you can get? So the average party we say is around $500, right? You can stack the host and say, oh, you can get this and this and this and this and this with the half price items. Well, when it's double host reward, you can get twice this amount for the same size of party, right? Or if somebody's interested in joining the business, also another great opportunity with double host reward. So, yes. Well, obviously we want to offer it now until
Yeah.
September. So what kind of word? Let's see. Should I put you guys on the spot? No. What word choices would you use to offer September double host rewards on the phone? You guys can jump in too.
Yeah, Shannon, let's hear it.
Okay, Shannon, I'm putting you on the spot.
What was the question?
I know it's late there. What would you say to somebody on the phone about double host rewards in September?
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't think we were doing it until September.
We aren't, but we're practicing. So, I mean, September is going to start by the time we meet again, so we need to practice.
So say something like, I know you love the chocolate brownies that you had at the last party, and you have a few other items on your list that you would want. So how about this? You do your party in September. It's double host reward. So you do a $500 party. You're gonna end up with $150 worth of free chocolate.
Awesome.
And that's why she's my accountability partner.
Okay, how about I can help you do all of your Christmas shopping for free in the month of September. All right, we have some fabulous new gifting options that are coming available. I'm so excited to show you. Let's book a party in September. It's double host rewards. You get twice as many freebies as normal month. Let's do your shopping early, right?
Really good.
Okay. I know.
Do I need to give you?
I'm just kidding. No. It's not even in here. I didn't even read that. Okay. Or how about, woohoo, the kids are back at school. It's time to party. Like, let's get your friends together and have a wine and chocolate pairing. And, you know, same thing, you can add, like, comments about the double, right?
Yep, chocolate wasted.
Chocolate wasted. I do have a pretty cute meme for that, but it has Dove chocolate discoveries on it. So, but
I better
switch it
pick
up. Okay, so are you guys ready for any more questions about bookings? Obviously, focus on booking August 1st, August before September. I highly suggest putting your available dates on cards and then offering them as bonus dates. I've had a lot of really successful parties that have been just a week out. I mean, launch parties, those usually go great. So, and then obviously if you want to host your own. So, I challenge you guys to add 2 more August parties to your calendar within the next 48 hours. 2 parties in 48 hours. Not hold them, book them. All right?
I'm trying.
You guys need to report back to me. So that's on the 9th, of course. Okay. Karen. And I want, okay, so I'm gonna ask, how many bookings do you need to fill your August yet?
I need 3 more.
So Gina needs 3. Renee?
I've got 9 so far, so I can just, but I've still got lots of dates there, so.
How many more do you want till you're full?
12?
12 total?
No,
12 more bookings.
I want one for every day I can rent.
Okay. Anybody?
Probably 2 more.
2 more? Yeah. Edie?
I need at least 5.
5? Melissa?
How many days left in August?
I love you!
22?
Yes. 22?
No, that won't be possible.
No,
Okay,
that
it's
would
all
be
in your mind.
We'll go 3.
No,
3.
with me
I like
on
it.
city council, and I've got days of.
All right, Shanna, what about you?
4.
4? Sonia?
We don't have to do small.
How many do I have and how many do I need?
How many till your August is full?
Probably 3 or 4.
Okay, Catherine? If you can't talk, you can always text. And Emily? Shanna, do you wanna powwow with them and let me know?
Yeah.
I don't have any volume on them.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I know Emily's been having trouble with this one gal committing to a date, and she won't commit till December, but she won't even for a date.
I want to change my
Well, yeah.
to 17.
I know
17.
Catherine just added 2 on chocolate chicks just about 10 minutes ago.
17 parties. So
She added what?
Catherine just added 2 new dates to the calendar on chocolate chicks.
Great job, Catherine. Okay, so do you want 17? All right. So I'm gonna say by the 20th, I want you guys to have these numbers filled. Can you do it? That'll be a big prize.
I'll work my off.
All right.
For just booking.
Yeah. So the real prize of it all is the income that you're gonna earn and the trip. Okay.
Right.
But in addition, I will dangle some kind of carrot. I'll have to think of something good. Maybe one of my Kate Spade bags that I got from conference needs to find a new home. Hey, you know what I just know?
Where's my phone?
Yeah, 48 hours to get those next 2.
Yep.
All right. So now we're going to talk a little bit about recruiting your way to Playa del Carmen. All right.
Recruiting our way to what?
Playa del Carmen.
Oh,
So for those of you that say, I am not going to recruit in this business, okay, that's fine. But you're going to run into people who want to join you. And you're not even going to try. All right. So how many parties? All right, now I'm going to ask you, how many triple points are you going to earn this month? Renee. So you're going to get recruits.
4.
You're going to get 4. Gina? I can skip this one.
Yeah.
Annie? 2. Dee Dee? Melissa?
I'm looking for 1.
1.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Get it, girl.
Shanna?
2.
Okay, Sonia?
2.
Okay.
And then will you check with Catherine and Emily since we have no sound on them? And back to you.
I have a question, Amy.
Yes.
On the recruiting, the triple points, if you have someone who like just joined us last month and they're still in their quick start, and if they get active, say in the next couple of weeks, does that count?
I believe that they have to be an August recruit. You're
Okay.
still gonna get points for them. It's just
Okay.
not to be the triple point.
Triple. Okay, thanks.
Okay. Okay. So, did you decide? I guess I get 2. Okay. So, I'm going to help you guys stay accountable to this number, okay? And if you need help or have questions or whatever, I'm here to help you. But I want you guys to write these numbers down so that you have it in your head. So, you know, like whatever you're working on should be visible to you. Like one of the things that we talked about in our manager meeting a couple months ago is, what is my mindset? My husband thought it would be funny to write Jello underneath it, but so it makes me giggle every time I look at it. But what is my mindset when I'm talking to people, when I'm, you know, going out there, putting myself out there? Am I gonna approach people with, hey, I think you should join my team. It's kind of fun. We do chocolate.
Oh, can I sign up today?
Yeah. Or are you gonna be excited about it? You feel passionate about it. You love chocolate, or you don't love chocolate. It's okay if you don't. And you just have to be excited about it, right? Okay. So, if you haven't all downloaded our new food cards, they're in the back office in the training section. So this is kind of the food cards were cards that we use for recruiting. So it's like no-brainer doing a cocoa chat, or we're calling it a business interview now, right? So, so it has about us, and then it reminds you on the back what we are about. And pursuing passions, exclusive products, creating experiences, training and support, and how to make money, which is always the most important one. Of course. So you cut these up into 6 little things. Okay. So while you're thinking about how many people you want to add to your team, you need to think of the extra things this month that could push somebody that's been on the fence over the edge. So 20% of your trip, if they're motivated by a trip, right? So obviously the first thing to do is listen. So, you know, what, you know, you want to find out about them. What about their family? You know, what are their dreams? What interests them? You can kind of tell, like, people will start to talk about, oh, I just need to get out of the house, or I want something of my own, or I need to make extra money, or whatever. And you can gear your conversation toward that. So we've got this great trip coming up. You can earn 20%, or, you know, the starter kit is half off, so it's very little out of pocket to get started in a brand new business. We're ground floor. There's hardly anybody in the area doing it. In addition to our brand new catalog, which I forgot, I am giving all of you a brand new catalog, so you can look it over.
Thank you. I just
Oh, well,
did you notice that on the top of it they gave us our highlighted one for ourselves?
oh shit, no, shoot,
What?
no.
What?
So if one of yours is highlighted, that's
No.
mine.
Oh,
No, you will know from the very back because it started. That's how I
Did you
knew
take
it.
one?
I actually got a whole, that's what my catalog's for.
Oh, okay. Are you sure you don't want an extra one? Okay, I ordered extra. I ordered extra so I could give you guys some. I'm sorry.
So sweet.
Where's mine?
It's right here.
I didn't notice that about the
You have it there for it. Okay, so who is using the Ask Me About My Job game in their experiences? Love it.
I am now.
Love it.
I never
Love
was
it.
before.
Love it. If you need the Cocoa Notes, I can put them in the team page. It's an essential, in my opinion, to recruiting to play that game.
Can you give us a few, like, prompter questions when they aren't really engaged or asking
So-
you questions?
Okay,
Or
ask me
direct
where
them?
I'm going in May.
Ah.
Or ask me what awesome thing that we just did last month. Even if you didn't go, you don't need to go. Or ask me how much money I made on my first experience. You're brand new, right? Ask me how much it cost me to join this business.
Ask me what my husband's face looked like when I earned my trip to Maui.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. The kit is half price. Can someone still have a party to earn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's gonna come up $64.50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with their $500 party, they get $75 credit, so they'll still have money left over to get something else.
So one thing I made the mistake of doing when I first started was talk about how amazing the kit was and how much stuff you got in it and whatever. And now I use that as like a last resort kind of, because you don't want them buying the kit.
No.
Really. I had that experience.
What was this? She told me about it.
Yeah, I had a lot of people just buy the kit.
Yeah.
You really want to sell them on the experience, and then when they're excited, you can be like, and you get so much blah blah blah, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when you tell them do this.
What?
The taste of cocoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
If they just want the kit, they should get the cocoa taste of the cocoa exchange. Okay, so
Some of the other things besides, where asking where I'm going in May, Utah. That's what I can write.
How much money I made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just experience.
everybody's too polite to ask. Sometimes I prompt like, who's gonna ask me the obvious question? Don't be shy. I want to tell you. You know, like, and it's not bragging. It's like, for 2 to 3 hours, I can make $100 an hour. How many of you can make $100 an hour? Having fun, getting away from your kids for a little while, even though you love them very much. Getting away from your husband. You can phrase it obviously a little bit better. Ask me how. You could say how you pay for like some extracurricular activities or something like that. Or ask me how many awesome friends I've made across the country. Or, yeah, I mean, like, yes. I mean, one of the things I always share in my experiences is how fortunate I feel of all the people that I've come into contact with that I would have never, ever met if it hadn't been for this business. So I'm kind of like a homebody. I would have never gone out and met all of my friends that live across the country that I've met at conferences. I would have never met all the curators that are on my team. I would have never met any of my guests and hosts, and some of them I've become like really close with. And there's just so many awesome people out there that you never would have. Oh my God, you're gonna cry. Okay,
I'm stop it right now.
Okay. Anyway, so I passed around the thing. We're calling this a business interview now. So, okay. Tell me, okay, so we're gonna do pop quiz. Why would somebody want to have look for extra income in August?
Purchase
Back to school clothes and supplies. What about a teacher? Classroom stuff.
Celebrate their last days of
Yeah.
Celebrate their last days of freedom.
How would you ask someone to have to go to a business interview with you? Sonia, how would you do that?
How would I what?
They're tired of me picking on them. How would you ask someone to go on a business interview with you?
I've never done a business interview.
How would you do it if you had to? Over beer.
Over beer? Over chocolate martinis.
There you go. Okay, who wants to volunteer? Renee? I know you've done several.
I just seriously, I just start off with I have a special gift for anybody that wants to have a cocoa chat with me, and just give me the opportunity to find out if this is a fit for you.
Awesome. I love that.
Because I'm not asking them to join my team. Just find out if it's a fit for you. If it's not a fit for you, don't worry about it. We can do something else, like with the party or push you a sale. Worst case scenario, I'm going to sale out of it. Best case scenario, I'm going to do senior.
Yep. I'm super excited about what I'm doing, and I would love
to
share it with you.
Very start. They're all like, what are you doing?
Are you high on drugs?
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to tell you.
Yeah.
Let me buy you some coffee.
Okay.
Because I need more.
So, just as a reminder, recruiting, if you can't get past that word in your head as like you're begging somebody to join my team, remember that you're offering an opportunity to somebody else. So like you have a lottery ticket and you're allowed, and it's a winner, and you're allowed to share it with everyone that you know, and everybody gets the same amount of money, right? would you keep it for yourself or would you share it? You would share it, right? I don't know, that analogy just wasn't going quite as well as I thought it would. I was thinking of golden egg, and that got to like brothers Grimm or whatever.
Everyone gets the same amount as you.
There you go. Yeah, it's not like you have to divide it because it's exponential. Anyway, so it's not about being pushy. I've heard that over and over and over again. I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to be pushy. Well, I'm sorry. I want to give you this lotto ticket. I don't want to have to shove it down your throat. But if you don't want it, you don't have to take it. I'm just going to share it with somebody else.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. You can Okay. So, I know you've all heard my prejudging story, but that's another thing. Take your prejudging mind and throw it out the door. It doesn't matter if somebody's got diamonds all over their hands and a Louis Vuitton purse, who was my upline originally. They might need the opportunity because they need to get out of the house, or, you know, whatever. Like, maybe they're depressed and they need to be around more people, you know? Don't prejudge, right? That is one thing that I think we all do, not meaning to. Like, that person is not going to want to sell chocolate. You just never know. So you need to ask everyone. And just because it's no right now doesn't mean it's still going to be no in 2 months. If there's a little bit of, unless they tell you, please stop talking to me or don't ask me again, I say it's free game to ask them every couple months. And I do. Sometimes people are like, you know what? It is kind of the right time now. And I want to join, you know? So, that's it. Woo! Okay. So, I think that we should taste something. How about something from conference?
Oh.
Where's my little spoon? Oh, well. Okay. So, we are going to try some brand new spanking products. All right? Oh,
Carry them with me.
Renee,
Because I sample
it's
things
like you
everywhere.
have like white gloves in there or something. I always make fun of the fact that, oh, I'm not doing white gloves. Okay, so one of our brand new products is our milk chocolate Snickerdoodle Bites.
I love them. I absolutely love them.
So go ahead and grab one.
I'm
Should I taste one on camera for you?
I got the free bag to take
Oh, I already had one. They're good.
Oh, you guys tried them.
You can take mine because I don't like the Snickerdoodle ones.
See, everybody at our table was pretty much like, yeah, they're okay.
I think my favorite are the
That's why I
chocolate
got to
chip.
take them home.
Yeah, like the mint.
The chocolate chip, I think, was my favorite. The mint was almost too mint. It
I'm a
was.
Snickerdoodle person, so.
I should get my order tomorrow.
So Snickerdoodles are like the cinnamony, or the new hot, like, yeah.
I'm not gonna. I was gonna give them. It was a surprise for me.
What?
I was like,
Huh?
like.
I did not.
See, when I was thinking that it was gonna be like a soft, chewy cookie, and
Oh,
but it was crunchy.
It's crunchy.
And so I didn't tell anybody because it was such a shock to me, and that was like, oh my.
So let's just talk a little bit about smart sampling, okay? So smart
Yes, there's
sampling,
enough.
okay? So one important thing is I always sample a milk and a dark bite, okay? Because there's a bajillion of these in this little container. You can do one or two, whatever's your choice, okay?
And it was already open. See.
And I don't normally pour them out like that, but the same is going to be true with these.
No, I want to keep
they're-
it in my mouth.
There's much better. These are just the ones they brought to conference, but the bag is much bigger, right? And it's going to be about the same sampling quantity as these. So I think that
These are cookie bites.
as far as
These are the chocolate mint.
these are the mint,
Oh yeah,
these are
that's
the
yeah,
peppermint
bites.
bites.
I like that.
So what I mean by smart sampling is like things that are going to last you a long time. The Aztec slab, because you're going to control how much people chip off. You're not going to let them take an inch of your slab, right? Or you're going to try not to. I always stand there while I'm letting them do.
Who was it that did the brunch one? Was that Rebecca?
That was Vanessa.
Vanessa. I loved what she did with the spoon when she only gave them like two.
Mhm.
And so she was passing it around. And when, I think it was you, said,
I'm
no, you weren't on that one. Okay, so said that they wanted more, and she goes, you can have as many as you want, and you don't have to share if you just buy your own bag.
Mhm.
And I thought, oh, I wrote that down. I was like, that was.
I get a lot. Do you have this? And I don't. I'm not gonna sample it. What? Oh, did you guys hear that? Oh, yeah, they were there.
Well, in what she was sharing.
Yes, yeah. A lot of times if somebody's like, oh, do you have this? I want to try that. I'll be like, we can try that at your experience.
Mhm. I
Okay.
do the same thing.
So next, we are going to try our milk chocolate chip cookie bites. There aren't very many of these because I really like these.
Is it in that bowl?
no,
No,
no.
the one that we
that's
just
peppermint
passed
bites.
around was Snickerdoodle.
Yeah, but I mean.
No,
These
that's
are peppermint bites. These we already have these.
Yeah.
Those are spoons.
So what are you passing now?
Chocolate
This
chip
is the
cookie bites.
chocolate chip
Oh,
cookie bites. These are my favorite.
Clear the time.
I know, yes.
That's what I did too.
I know, I'm glad you didn't do the mint until after, because when you do the mint, it's kind of like,
So when you're sampling,
Sorry.
you should always go milk start.
Milk.
oh.
Well, that's my thought process. It's like wine. You go light to heavy, right? Or
Right.
white to red.
Yeah, 'cause
I
don't like
always
the
try to
overpowered.
do milk to dark, and then have a like a rest in between or whatever while you talk or send something around to smell or whatever. And then you can start over with the milk to dark. Okay, and so last, certainly not least, I think these are going to be a fantastic seller. Is the dark chocolate mint cookie bites.
Tell them why.
Because they taste like
Milk, mint.
a thin mint, a Girl Scout cookie thin mint.
Yeah.
I
So-
still need to order.
So
I know I tried that, they're not in there till
this was
September.
a relatively small product launch, and the reason being is because we had so many new products in the springtime when we launched the company that a lot of people haven't even tried everything, including myself. I haven't. I mean, some of my hosts that are getting stuff are like, "Oh my god, I love this," and I'm like, "Oh, that's awesome! How did you use it?" Because I haven't tried it yet.
I know I haven't tried the Moroccan sauce yet.
Oh my god, I have one host that is like, she's just dying. The Moroccan mint seasoning with the cinnamon sauce or whatever. They love it. Okay, so
You got your
yay!
favorite.
Oops.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait.
there's one on the floor.
They saved the best to last, right?
Okay. So, these will be available next week, I'm told. Okay, you don't like it, or
No,
you do?
no, I like the.
You like it? Okay. So, this is something Aubrey and I worked really hard on, is getting sample packets of things that
That's
don't
what
melt.
I can't wait for. I'm gonna put that in my.
So
box.
we've got the s'mores. You have to be
Mhm.
kind of careful with them. You got to have them in like something with an ice pack or whatever when you take them around or whatever. So we are going to get sweet and spicy cocoa rub packets. These are sample packets. They're going to be available on the supply, so you can use your supply coupon that you earn every month.
And it's
To get
got a
these-
full teaspoon in there.
Yes, full teaspoon. So you can print up a little recipe on the back if you want, or it has a spot for your information, whatever you choose to do. So each one of you gets one of these.
Or you can do it like these. Let me see.
And then there will also be cocoa nibs. So
Mhm.
chocolate covered
I'm
cocoa
so
nibs
excited about that one.
will also be using. Yes. So they want to do a savory, a pot and bean, a Dove signature, and a pure dark. Okay. So this is the only one that's not going to melt.
Yeah,
So.
I'll see if I get an idea.
What was that last thing you said?
That's available next week?
What?
That's available next week?
Yeah, so what I've been told is that this will be available next week in supply, and then probably the week after, the cocoa nibs will be available.
Okay, I was looking for those. Okay.
Okay.
This is when my little boxes that I made up, this would be perfect.
Mhm.
I've been doing them with the recipe cards that we did from last year, so.
Yes.
But I've been passing them. Okay, so I carry these around with me now all the time. And put one of those in there because.
So another thing that I do is get those little teeny jewelry bags
Yep.
and those tea bags.
Mhm.
You can put a tea bag in there, and there's a cute little saying that I have on the recipe or on a little sticker that says it's something about recruiting. Do you remember what it said? I'll have to look at it. But it's super cute. It tells you how to steep the tea, and you know, so that's another non-meltable item that you can use as samples. I will. It's a something about sitting down having a cup of something. Anyway. Okay, we have a lot to talk about. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I don't have any pictures of the gifting stuff. I typed the boxes of one of our new gifting themes. This is the what? This is our oh, right there. This is our chocolate library. Okay.
Yes.
So
That's
it's
so
gonna
much
come in a nice. You guys already know. It's gonna come in a nice little box with this in it. So it looks like a library, and you can see that the design all kind of goes together. The different, they're chocolate bars. So this is a perfect like teacher gift or whatever. It's almond butter banana, blood orange caramel, which is the bomb.
That was so good.
Strawberry champagne
Which was
truffle,
also good.
blackberry honey caramel, and German chocolate truffle.
They were all good, but the strawberry champagne and the blood orange.
The blood orange was my favorite, and I did not think that I was gonna like it, but it was
So good. It looks like if you gave an exclusive book club to somebody and it comes in the box.
yeah,
That's what it
it's
looks
very fancy. And
Is there like a separate catalog print off?
so what we're gonna get starting September 1st is the opportunity to get a gifting catalog. There's gonna be
Yes.
well here, we'll just start talking about it. Okay. It's going to go along with our business gifting. I think there's going to be 20 products in there that's gifting. So there's like, there's a hot sauce set, and it's super, so one of the things I didn't like before with their gifting is that it just came in a regular box.
Right.
It wasn't that pretty, right? But the hot sauce, it like comes in this thing that you open up, and they're all set in there nicely with cute little sayings. So it's very professional. There's going to be, for our business gifting, there's going to be a $25, a $50, and a $75 level.
Awesome from each group.
Oh, yes. So we're going to have one from each line.
Oh,
So one of the things that I'd like you guys to work on as far as business gifting goes is identify 20 local businesses to offer business gifting opportunities to. You can literally pull out the yellow pages and pick out businesses that you want to go to and offer this opportunity to, because people start purchasing for their business gifting early, like as early as August sometimes.
I know, that's why
We do have a PowerPoint presentation that I can post for you guys that I would definitely use to go and do your presentations. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go set up a meeting, present the opportunity, place the order, and then you have to close with customer service. There's a specific place in the back office that you're going to do this, and we can talk about that when the time comes. But so step one is to identify. So take out your phone book or open Google, wherever you do business. So it'd be nice if they had seen your face before, maybe at the bank, maybe at the grocery store, like, 'cause, you know, those people do gifting too. Small businesses like this. The lawyer, but
Could be part
yeah. Where does your business do business? So in your JOB, right? So take 10 minutes to jot down a list of 20 local businesses that you will offer the opportunity to purchase business gifts from you.
I know that it sounds like everybody knows what you're talking about, and I don't really understand what you're talking about.
So let's take an insurance company, for example, right? So especially smaller insurance companies, like a family-owned one, they are going to want to give a gift to their best clients, right?
Or employees.
Or their employees.
employees.
Yeah, like for the holidays, you know, if they celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah, I mean, it doesn't matter what, it may be just because. There's a lot of companies that do gifting just because, you know? And those people are always looking for something new, or, you know, like, we're something very innovative that nobody's seen before, and somebody's gonna be like, oh, you know, I got a barbecue set that is made with chocolate from my employer or whatever there's actually verbiage that they'll give that we have that will teach you what to say.
Okay, good.
But basically you just want to identify the businesses you're going to go to, especially like being from a small town. That would be a perfect place to go and talk to people there.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I have this awesome opportunity to help you with your gifting this year. So take a look at your calendar and identify 2 times in the next week that you'll designate as business gifting lead time. So times to head out and approach businesses with your plan. So the second step is setting up a meeting. So you can call or go into the business to set up a meeting to present your gifting options. In person is always better if you can. Obviously look professional, represent Mars. You should be prepared right then and there to present, as timing might be right. So you never know. When you head to the door, you should be prepared with the following: business gifting catalog, right?
So really, we can't start reading.
You're gonna have the slideshow or the PowerPoint, so you could. Okay. A letter introducing yourself and what you're offering. A sample is always great. You can have a sample of something. Like, it doesn't even have to be the thing. You know, who knows what they're gonna pick? Just a sample of, like, maybe the Aztecs will have, or the sweet and spicy cocoa rub, or whatever.
You can't get those samples until the 15th.
But you can still put them in Droid eggs.
Yes,
That's what I can do.
you can still do that. It doesn't have to be super fancy. You could bring them in a s'more.
You can buy food bags off of
Food bags.
Amazon Prime. Keep going together.
A business gift. So a lot of people will buy, like I always would buy like the free packaging that they use for business gifting, but now I'll probably get something that's an example for them to see and touch when I actually go into the meeting. Just because I think it
you just showed.
Yeah.
I just wish we could buy them ahead of time before our meeting.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out
On
on the back office, because they will be there. Obviously your business card, sample I said, spice blend or s'mores, and dress professionally. So some sample verbiage just to kind of get you guys thinking. Hello, my name is Amy, and I'm with the Cocoa Exchange. Is the person in charge of your business gifting around? May I speak with them? May I leave them a message? Can I get their name and number and follow up with them? So whatever. If they're around, you can go into the presentation mode. If they aren't around, leave your letter, the gifting catalog, business card, and sample, blah, blah, blah. Sorry I missed you. I'm with the Cocoa Exchange, and we offer exclusive and unique gifting ideas for your staff and clients. I'm very excited about this year's offer, and I'm anxious to speak with you about them. I know this will be a great addition to your giving this year, and I look forward to speaking about our great deal. So,
I should ask you a question. Can we get that slideshow on our tablets?
it's all in the back office. I just printed this stuff off the back.
Okay. Because you mentioned a slideshow.
Yeah.
I've got a tablet. That's
Yeah.
a good way
So
to use
there's three different or 4 different slides. So the first one is talking about our products, and it has the verbiage to use right here. It's important that every business understands that our brands are exclusive and unique, and this alone will excite everyone who receives this gift as it receives this is a gift, making them think of this business year round. I messed that up, sorry. Our products are items that people really appreciate, enjoy, and use, right? So you're not going to give them like, I don't know, what do you get that you don't use from?
Pen.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Or another
It doesn't
coffee
do any
cup.
good after you no longer with the company.
Yeah.
Totes and coffee cups, I'm done with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then slide 2, you're going to talk about ordering.
Actually, I do.
It's simple. We can have all items shipped directly to you, and you can give them out as you see fit, or we can direct ship to each and every customer. It's going to be free, or we can do a combo of the 2, and it's completely free of charge.
The shipping is free of charge?
If they do a business order, so that's 20 items. It has to be 20 items.
Okay.
So
Doesn't have to be 20 the same thing, but it does
No.
have to be 20 on the same order.
it goes from slide 2 to slide 4. I need to look at the thing. So the next one is close. Make sure the business knows a few additional items before you ask for their decision. Let them know that you are their personal curator, and what that means is that you are the person who handles products questions directly. You will be the one who will track and make sure every gift has been delivered, and that whenever there are gifting needs for them, that you are a phone call away and you can get it handled. which is important because people are lazy and they don't want to have to do it themselves. So then it'll go into how you place the order, which is super easy. Customer service, a follow-up, and verbiage for you. So we want to get ready for this because this can be a huge, I would not count on this for all of your, sales for this time period. But this can be like a nice cherry on top, like a big cherry on top for the season because so many people do gifting and this is, I'm eating it.
And is that its own business gifting, or are we able to do can other people buy it for just pay shipping?
So our gifting items will be available for party sales, as well as you can use them with the free host dollars, not the half price. So that's something new that they're letting us do.
That's nice.
So if someone has your party and say they have a small business, this would be a great way to introduce them.
So and they asked me about my job game.
Yeah.
Someone asked me how I can help you with your business gifting this year.
Yeah.
Someone asked me how I can help you with your fundraising needs this year. Okay, so let's go on to fundraising, which is another cherry. So you can have 2 cherries. You can have no cherries, 1 cherry, or 2 cherries. And fudge. Just fun. I don't like cherry. I don't like maraschino cherries. So I'll have like maybe I'll have strawberry.
Some nuts.
Nuts. I'm totally nuts. I'm into nuts. Are you? Never mind. She was so excited to meet me, and then I'm not sure anymore. Okay, so 5 steps to a successful fundraiser. So we're going to switch gears. Let's talk about fundraising. This is prime fundraising season. Identify fundraising opportunities in your community. So cheerleading clubs, any kind of like high school sports or elementary, or there's Dara does one every year that's like a horse rescue. I've done fundraisers for people that need funds for medical expenses. Like you can do a fundraiser for anything. And you can either set it up as a party, or you can set it up as an actual fundraiser through the company. And there's a couple different options to do that. So prepare to offer fundraising opportunity to an organization. Use the fundraising PowerPoint to offer the opportunity. Conduct the fundraiser and close with customer service. So step 1, obviously, is identifying who needs a fundraiser. This is where you, again, would want to create a list of organizations within your community to reach out to. Could be your church that needs something built, or,
The problem I'm trying to do a fundraiser for somebody in my community that needs a new roof. The problem I'm running into is they keep saying to me, well, can't I just donate money instead of having to buy something?
So usually the approach I take is, you have to buy a gift for this event anyway. Why not purchase something from me and you'll get a gift as well as, so if they're not interested in participating with the fundraiser, next. I would just keep moving on if they're not interested. You can always offer, if you're interested in hosting, or, you can do different steps as far as that goes, but I wouldn't spend a ton of time trying to talk them into it. If they want to donate, let them donate directly to the person, but I wouldn't be involved in that portion of it because you don't want to get mixed up in people's money.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Why don't you just open up an account for money into
Well, thank you. That's a great idea. Why don't you do that?
Yeah.
With fundraisers, do we determine how much of our
So here's my thought process on the whole thing. I donate the majority of my commission because my thought is, let's say they sell $750. That's $750 that I'm closer to the next commission level.
That's what my husband's doing.
So I actually have a little sheet that's kind of like a sliding scale. So
we
if
need
it's,
that for Cocoa Exchange instead of Dove.
I didn't even change that. Yeah, so like I'll offer 20% of my commission from such and such amount to such, so like 0 to $15.99, right? So once they hit the 1,600 mark, I'll up it to 30%. When they hit the 2,400 mark, I'll up it up to 30. Or, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I keep 5% because usually I'll get catalogs and, you know, or sometimes if I'm really passionate about it, I'll donate my entire commission because I'm going to make more money on the rest of my event that'll more than cover for that.
That's what I do.
That's all I do. is
Plus,
100%.
It's a write-off.
Yeah.
Because
And
you're
I
donating.
still get credit for
Mhm.
having that
Yeah.
money. The trouble is I'm not getting very.
Well, you just keep looking out for, I mean, just because one says no doesn't necessarily mean that the next one's going to say no. I would just
Right.
keep trying. I've a lot of people say no to me. I don't know why.
Aim
but
for 100 a day.
no's.
Don't quit until you get 100 a day.
That's what I do when I'm booking. So when I sit down to do serious booking, I'll aim for 100 no's. And so when you're expecting a no and you do that, super exciting.
Yeah, and it also throws you off your game.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Let me do my calendar.
My physical therapist, I took, I took a catalog for them when I was going with a maze party that she was hosting for me. That I took them on, well, one of the counter people took it home with them and then didn't bring it back. So I took another one today.
Yeah.
My physical therapist, as he was in my back, said, you know, you aim for 500 no's, and you'll get 10% yes.
That's awesome.
There you go.
And you're like, so,
Oh,
I'm going to come in during your lunch hour and give you a little mini presentation.
Actually, I left the catalog with him, and he is a chocolate person. So
Next
we'll
week,
see.
bring chocolate. Or
There
next
you go. Bring a sample.
Bring a sample next time.
Yep.
That's fantastic. See, it just,
Now I'm host a party.
you know what? And
Yeah.
then you just have to step out there a little bit. Like you're gonna be nervous about it, but really, like men are totally chocolate. Closet chocoholics. So, okay. So ideas to get started. Here are a few ideas: schools, churches, dance and sports organizations, families in need, hospitals, animal shelters.
Can you just post this?
Yes, this is in the back office. But
Okay.
I'll post it. Cool. Step 2, prepare. Obviously, it's exactly like the business gifting thing. You know, you're going to have a letter, maybe a flyer, a brochure, a few samples, possibly dress professionally, prepare to present your offers. You can have, just because it's on PowerPoint doesn't mean you can't print off the PowerPoint and just do it on a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to have a computer or a tablet, but you know, whatever you have is what you can use. So you're going to, again, talk about the products, how easy ordering is, how to conduct a fundraiser, some sample verbiage and donation suggestions. And then you're going to close with how it's going to work, basically, right?
Awesome.
And then customer service, which is always really important. You want to always talk about customer service. Okay, any questions?
Is there going to be on the website? Is there going to be a specific like tab for just gifting?
So,
Make it easy to find.
I think it'll probably be on that main column where, you know, it has like Dove's
Where it
signature.
still is?
Huh?
It's going to be where it still is.
Where you-
So, because when you go into the orders, there's gifting, supply.
Oh, I'm.
She's talking about for people ordering. I bet you there's going to be a section that says gifting.
Okay.
But if you set up a fundraiser, they have their own specific site that they're going to go to because they also get free shipping.
Got it. And it will just have access to the specific fundraising
Items.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Man, are you guys hanging in there? What time is it? It's 10 o'clock there?
Yeah, and I actually got to get up early.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk about one really important thing. I posted the file on the Chocolate Chicks page, so I'd really love you to download that and participate. In our manager meeting at conference, we had a fantastic training on the energy bus. And I read the book and I am so stoked about it.
Tell me about it.
I think it's, are you cold? I'm sorry.
She's
I'm-
always cold.
Okay, I'm really
No,
hot. in
no,
here all
she's
the time.
always cold.
Um,
She's selfish with me.
So, I know you don't know anything about it yet, but I am inviting everyone here to be on my bus, okay? And in order to be on my bus as a team, you cannot be an energy vampire. So you cannot be negative. You cannot suck the energy out of anyone else. You have to remain positive. And I would like all of you that want to come on my bus with me who are here to sign this positive team pledge. Okay? So read it over. It's very serious. Oh, you're in.
It's a little song.
No, it's okay.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not going to share my positive energy. Forget about it.
Well, fine. I'm going to beam you with one of these.
Oh, we're just being an energy vampire now.
I almost printed out the ticket. So, as you're building your own teams, you can use this with your own specific team too.
I'm prepared. You're going to get one too.
I feel like as a team, we can all do so much more, or on the front, wherever you want to sign, my dear. We can do so much more than we can individually. So everybody getting the information out there about the Cocoa Exchange is going to help us all out. Because the more somebody hears that, it's just like a commercial. The more someone hears the name or the buzzword, maybe it's going to be the 6th or 7th time they hear about it, but they're going to be like, oh, I've heard of that. You know, maybe I do want to host, you know? And so we're all on the same team. We're not competing with each other.
Well, we energize each other.
Exactly. That's why we have team meetings, and we develop camaraderie, we go to conferences, and, oh yeah, here, pass that around. So once you sign and are on my bus, I'm going to gift you the companion guide for the energy bus. Now, normally you have to pay for this, but they provided these to us, managers, and it's kind of expensive, so I'm really excited. And so we're gonna work through this companion book as a group. And so I put it out there for you guys to download, and I would really like you to do it with us. And we're not gonna fill out everything right now. And don't feel peer pressure to sign it. I mean,
I'm just the best ever.
I'm just gonna ridicule you.
She's never been an energy vampire. Don't worry about it.
That's not true.
Not with us.
I can be.
I've never seen this. Have you?
So,
and I
here's the
choose
deal.
not to.
Yes. So if you ever complain, you always complain up. You never
That's
complain
right.
down. You always complain up. Right? I know that. If I'm feeling down, I go up. That's good. I like it. Okay. Are you gonna sign it?
I'm gonna sign your bus.
All right. Put you on my bus real bad. Okay.
On my bus.
Get on my butt. This book,
Hey, give me mine now.
seriously, I'm sorry. This book was fantastic. Like, I started to read it, and I was so excited. I wasn't reading it fast enough that I bought the audiobook, and I listened to it while I was mowing the lawn. I listened to it in the car, and my daughter is like, Mommy, what's going to happen to George? Because George, is having issues in his life. And she was like, so I ended up getting the children's book because my daughter was so excited will you guys, you can't read it probably. You can e-sign. I'll put it in Doc Hub. Do you want me to read it to you? It's a positive team pledge. I pledge to be a positive leader who sets the example for my teammates through my positive attitude and actions. I promise to share positive energy and encouragement with my team. I will not be an energy vampire, nor will I sabotage myself and team with negativity, complaining, and excuses. When I make a mistake, I will own it and seek to improve. When I am not playing well, I will stay positive and strive to get better. When I experience self-doubt, I will remember a time when I succeeded. When I feel fear, I will choose faith. When I face adversity, I will find strength. When my team experiences a defeat, I will choose to stay positive and prepare to achieve another victory. With hard work, determination, and faith, I will never give up and will always help my team move forward towards our vision and goals. Today and every day, I will be positive and strive to make a positive impact on my team. So the first thing is, even though I've asked you all to be on my bus and you're decided to be passengers, you are also the driver of your own bus, right? And your own team, okay? And the team doesn't have to be your team of curators. It can be your team of life, family, of life. Yeah.
Yes.
So one really important thing to start out with is, what is your vision for your life? What do you want? And specifically, what do you want for your business? If you don't have a vision, you are not going to be able to get anyone else on your bus to work towards that vision, right? So, Annie, I already kind of know you talked to me a little bit about your vision. Can you share?
Oh, well, remind me what I talked to you about, because I've dreamed a lot.
Well, tell us what you've been dreaming about. It can change and more.
Yeah, I think so. As I've just been dreaming about this business, I think just goes along with my story. Like, I have been a mom for 1.5 years now and really struggled with just like postpartum a bit, and just at the perfect time this came along provide me to get back into my passions, which are bringing people together and creating experiences for people. And that was a part of my life long before having a child, and I had it the best time. So my passion is just bringing people together, and also wanting to help other moms recognize their passions that maybe they set aside for a season to nurture their children. So, which is a very noble and good thing to do, but also you can get lost. So my heart desire is to help facilitate that happening, but also beyond just mothering, like help people who have passions that maybe they don't even know they have. Here's the lesson. So it's exciting to see that already coming to fruition.
I love it. Renee, do you want to share some of your vision? I know it's kind of morphed a little bit even just recently.
I know it's crazy. It's seriously crazy. But this business conference changed my world. It didn't change my life. It changed everything for me. So awesome. I got so inspired by listening to everybody else's stories and knowing that, and something that kept ringing through over and over and over was, and this isn't the words that they used, okay, but the thing that kept sticking in my head with every conversation was, no excuses. You are the only one that can stop you, so you can't win if you don't try. The whole thing just kept reverberating with every conversation. So I came home, I contacted everybody and asked, what was the book that they gave away on stage? I saw them give a book on stage. I want to know what that book is because it has to be amazing. It was The Energy Bus. So I bought it. I read it. I took notes on it. I started sharing it with my group. I started sharing it with my family. I started sharing it with friends. I started sharing it with my weight loss group. I mean, seriously, it seriously changed my life. Then I also read another book that was right behind it. It was called One Word That Will Change Your Life. And you have to pick a word or let it choose you that changes your life, and you have to live it for 365 days. Mine was overcome. So now I have started learning Spanish, something I've told myself I was going to do for 30 years. And I started doing it. I've been doing it for 4 days now, taking the classes. I have started saving for the trip that I promised my granddaughter to go to Paris. So now I have to also learn French. I step out in faith every day doing something new, no matter how hard it is, no matter what it is. I just keep telling myself, I will overcome, I will overcome. So I've been going to Walmart and all kinds of discount stores and buying these stupid little blank cards, writing thank you on the outside of it, finding the person's name and paying attention to what they've done, whether it's a coffee shop or whatever. Write them a personal thank you note, letting them know specifically what they did that really stood out to me, and putting a sample of this in there, and I've got 5 Cocoa Chats scheduled. This has just happened in the past week.
Wow.
I've never done this before.
Yeah.
But Amy can tell you, I have just been like, well, yeah, I talked to them about it, but they didn't really want it. You know, and I just like staying back, and now I'm like, go ahead. I did these things, I've been passing them out to everybody. They were standing in line waiting for coffee when I was getting hers, and I thought, no, I've got samples over there. I just started passing them out, and everybody was like, I would never do that before. I would always leave going, I should have done that. You know, and then I go home and I'm beating myself up, and now I'm going, I did that. It may not work, but I did it.
Yeah.
I can
You
check
put
it off
aside
my
the
list.
negative self-talk.
Exactly. I just
Because how many months ago
did it.
Renee was ready to
To
be
quit.
done?
I was ready to quit. I was ready to walk away. Amy said, give it a shot. You're good at this. You can do this.
That was when I met you.
And I said, okay, somebody just called. Dar had to back out of something. I think it was because of her surgery on her leg or something. She had to back out of an event in Ritzville. And they called me and asked me if I wanted to take the place. And I said, okay, God, here it is. If you want me to stay in this business, you're going to have to give me something and show me a sign. She walked up to my thing and she wanted to sign. Person behind her booked a party and wanted to sign. And I was like, okay, I'm in. I'm staying. And here I am.
Well, at first
Yeah.
I was just going to buy, and then you started talking about what you did, and I thought, oh, I'll give you a party. And I thought, how much fun would that be? And as she's talking about the party, I'm thinking, I've been looking for a way to earn some money. I could do this.
Yeah.
Imagine that, me talking. Huh. No,
That's
really?
amazing.
And I
Yes.
earned my kit.
Yes, she did.
I didn't even have to spend any money, which I didn't have in the first place.
Yeah.
It all worked out. God's hand.
And she sold over $1,000 in her first month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were one of our top sellers. You weren't here at the last meeting, but we did cock for you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We did.
Yay. I did.
So, thank you guys
Yeah.
for sharing. That's kind of what we're going to go for in this worksheet. And it's not going to be like a super fast go through worksheet. And, you know, we could do it together if you want. But some of these things in here might take some thought. You know, these are some really hard questions. Where am I going? And in which direction is my bus moving? I mean,
Towards Mexico.
I had
Linda,
to really stop
There,
and
there we
think
go.
about this in our meeting. They asked us to write some things down, and I said, where
She
am I
knows
going?
She knows already. I've got a daughter that has consistently helped me. She put in a walk-in shower because I have one of those big tubs, but she's always been there. She comes out every 4 months, and she buys things that I need that I didn't have the money for. What a great way to pay her back.
Yeah.
Is to take it back.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's my goal.
Yeah.
my goodness.
Take care to Mexico.
You are. You're gonna.
Yeah, I don't have it down in my mind. She's got
Another one just in case.
Just in case.
Exactly. That's exactly. I have to tell you guys, the one, I can't remember where it was, but this one especially, I feel like I have always been a goal-oriented person. I'm a carrot chaser. When I decide to do something, I go full steam ahead, and I know that I can do it as long as I don't quit, and I just keep working towards it. But right now, just this time in my life, like, where am I going? I don't have a vision. I didn't have a vision for where I wanted to go. And I really had to sit down and think about, like, what I wanted, because where are you going to go if you don't have a vision? Nowhere. Your bus is just going to sit there. You're not going to get, yeah, I want to earn a trip. Yeah, I want to, those are goals, but like, where is my life going to go from here? And that's why I feel like that book really struck such a deep chord with me, and I wanted to share it with all of you, because there's not that many books that really, like, I don't know if all of you guys are big readers, but I do like to read a lot, and I haven't had that much of an opportunity, but for some reason this is a super easy read, and it's just kind of profound. Like, What is your mindset? What are you telling yourself? Are you an energy vampire to yourself all the time? So are you negative self-talking? I do that probably 98% of the time, you know? No matter what I earn or what I do, I negative self-talk myself most of the time. And what is that showing my children? What is that showing my team? My family? You know what? And so I need to change my vision to help this whole team get to where we want to go. What?
That was a
I'm
big,
sorry.
that was a big yawn.
Anyway, so do you guys want to work on the first couple pages with me?
Sure. Like right now, or
Yeah. Or do you want to sit and think about it? Because I really love to share. If well, we already kind of shared. You guys want to work on this at home, and then next meeting we can talk about it a
yeah,
little bit?
it'd probably be better.
Okay.
Because
All
some
right.
of them are going to be like really thinking.
Some of you
I'm
are, and
stuck
it's a
on the
lot.
first one.
Right?
I know. Seriously,
Mine has already changed because I told Amy when I first read it.
Yeah.
And it's 3 days ago. And I already changed it today when I come in. She goes, well, give me an update. And I was like,
well, it's okay. Yeah. If you don't
It's
want to share
organic.
it with me or with anybody else, that's totally fine. But I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to use this because I do think it's a really fantastic way to figure out where
Now,
you want
those
to go.
questions out of that book you were talking about?
This is the workbook
workbook that goes with
to
it.
the Energy Bus.
Oh,
You actually have to pay money for these, and the Cocoa Exchange provided these for us managers, and they bought us the book. Women's something.
They want you to come and do a tasting party at lunch this week.
No, it's probably like you lose something on your Google listing. Anyway, so I want to, okay, I think I was going to use this PowerPoint and then I forgot. Let's see, today's agenda. Did national conference updates, business building activities and training. Renee and I were talking about a business opportunity event. If that's something you guys want to talk about and schedule, I'm more than happy to go ahead with that. In the past, we've done it and not had a ton of attendance, so it's imperative to make sure we have attendance, right? So that means like bringing 4 to 5 people each to an event like that. Okay, so think about that, and if somebody wants to work with me to organize that, that would be fantastic. Especially because this August is personal and family-wise is extremely busy for me. So
Mine's not. I don't have family life anymore.
yeah, I do a lot of stuff with my daughter. Okay.
I don't either. My family's all on the west side.
Okay. So what's happening in August? We talked about that. Getting your team to Playa del Carmen. Energy Best rule number 7. What is rule number 7? Enthusiasm. Yep. Thank you. Okay, you want to read it again?
Oh, enthusiasm attracts more passengers.
So our half price kits, more the merrier on our bus. So we want to invite everyone onto our bus. Accountability and coaching requests. So if anybody wants to do weekly coaching with me, I'm more than happy to do that. Just get with me and we'll kind of talk about what exactly that means. Okay. Okay. So there's a couple of things that we didn't talk about that we really need to. Royalty program. Okay, so some of you guys may have seen that August flyer that says 100 boxes of cinnamon dusted almonds. So I'm going to tell you. In the past, we had a product, our fruit and nut collection, and it was a bestseller. And Mars took it mainstream, okay, and made $68 million on it in the first.
And they're gonna do that to our cinnamon dusted.
Just wait.
almonds.
So, and because it was so amazing, they, not knowing, we didn't know, they gave us all royalty checks for the amount of fruit and nut collections that we had sold during a certain time period, right? But we didn't know what was happening. I had just started and I got a $220 check extra, okay?
Wow.
So what they're doing is sometime in the spring, the cinnamon dusted almonds will no longer be in our catalog. And really,
Stop it.
we have had it way longer than we probably should have. honestly. It's been a bestseller for a really, really long time. There's always a new product coming up. I mean, actually, the white chocolate raspberry honey mustard is probably more of a seller than the almonds are, honestly. But they want to give us the opportunity to really ramp up the sales before it's gone. So starting August 1st, every single box of almonds that you sell will be a part of the royalty program. We won't know how much our checks will be, but the more you sell, the more extra bonus you'll get at conference next year.
Both sizes, right?
Both
I
sizes.
know I haven't been
both-
keeping track of the sales on them either. Are they gonna keep track for us? Let
Yeah,
us know.
but you can go in the back office and pull that up. You just type in that. Yeah, I can do that. But
Thank you.
I'm just blindly trying to sell as many as I can.
Yeah,
to be
me
honest
too.
with you, and I'm going to stock up because they're
So,
like my favorite.
That 100 box though, that only goes for the $14 ones, right?
All of them.
But the $14 is the only one that goes to care.
Mhm.
But the flyer, Darlene and I, we were going back and forth. I said, well, I think both. And she said, no, keep this. And then when you read it, was like, oh,
When I
maybe
asked,
that's
it's both. The royalty program is any of the almonds, so dark or milk, either size. So, but you do need to go to national conference to receive your check. So think about that. I'm starting. If anybody hasn't seen the piggy bank thing that I'm doing, did you guys see that on the Facebook page? So each month you'll have the option to opt into that, and then I give you extra money for things that you do for the month. Okay.
Good things for
And
her.
then
We're
it'll
supposed to do that before having the meeting.
yes, I will still honor it if you want to do it today.
If you want to start.
I already gave money for July because I just wanted to give so much. So
Oh,
anyway,
you're so sweet.
no.
Yes, she knows, I am really bad computer-wise. I hate this thing.
Well, Renee
you got
has-
a brand new one, and you're gonna start.
So
using
Renee
it.
has told me that she will pass on the stuff to you.
Piggy bank thing.
So it's just an extra thing for spending money for national conference. So, yeah, saving money. So basically, you have to give me $10 or more every month. And if you can't that month, that's fine. And then I will in turn give you money for things that you do during the month. If you reach team leader before the 15th, I'll give you $5. If you reach 1,600 in sales for that month, I will give you $5. For every party that you do, I will give you $1. So I'm giving extra money to you, and we're having a long-term savings,
But you only get that if you contributed to your own piggy bank that month.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Some of the other teams are doing it, and they their participation is yeah.
That's right.
Well, and I'm not going to steal your money, right? I mean, you know where I work. And I have a little accounting of it, so you guys will be able to see every month where you're at when you come to your team. Okay. Sorry, I know it's really long.
No,
So that's the royalty program. So you want to go to conference, you get your check, right? So I would plan on everybody attending national conference in Florida next year.
When is it?
Same time.
Yeah,
July,
same time next year.
Yeah.
20th.
Thank you. The 20th.
Yep.
So the
You're
earlier
excited.
you register for national conference, the cheaper it is, especially during your quick start. So I would definitely register early if you can. Okay. New recognition categories. Do you want me to go over that at national conference?
No.
We can do it a different time. Trip points. So we did that. New catalog, dates and discontinue items. The items are going to be there from the old catalog until they're gone, and most of them are already gone.
The other one.
The new samples, the business gifting catalog. Okay. Bills, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what this regional event planning is. I think that they're going to be making, home office people are going to be making trips. So I will keep you guys
Awesome.
posted.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Isn't that the one that is only a certain amount of people
That's
that they have
February.
room for? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I remembered that they said something about that.
Yeah,
but I
and
couldn't
what we'll
remember.
probably do is, as a group, we'll watch it somewhere.
That would be great.
I already talked about the training. Hot offers in August. Can you guys see this?
I can.
I'm not doing it as a PowerPoint, which is silly, but so we've got an awesome.
Okay, so our freebies are the most expensive freebies we've ever had.
I know.
The toffee is like $25 and the peanut butter truffles are like $18. I guess we had $20 ones, but the toffees are definitely up there. So the double host rewards in September. 50% off kit. We talked about that. 5,000 points for new curators. Double points for sales, so sell your little buns off. Triple recruiting points. Okay, so the fastest way to earn your trip is by sponsoring, right? We want to try to aim for halfway to our trip, number 1 in August, so we can really knock out those points. So 3 new curators, 1,600 in sales, that's going to be 12,200 points. Plus 1,500 from July, that's 13,800 points. Yeah, but shh, we don't need to talk about it. Okay, so there's gonna be on Friday, let's see, field trainings. Is everybody in the live Facebook training group?
I am.
Okay, so those you can watch later on. Okay, rule number 7, enthusiasm. Okay, positive energy and vision must be greater than anyone's and everyone's negativity. So that means, yeah. Okay, who wants to be halfway there by August 31st? Good answer.
I do.
Woohoo! Okay, question and answers. I mean, you have questions, I hopefully have answers.
And they may even be the
Ooh,
right
we're
ones.
doing pretty good. It's only in the, wait, yeah, an hour and a half? Yeah, good.
Amy, I'm going to go, okay?
Okay, thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Any questions? We covered a whole smorgasbord.
It's still rolling around up here.
Yeah.
Just checking with me.
Is it wise to? I feel like I have a lot of contacts that are still new to the Cocoa Exchange and want to learn about it. Is it okay to just host my own parties?
Again? Yeah.
Is that good?
Oh yeah. Some
I
people
still
do
do
like
that.
every month.
Okay.
Yeah.
So host- okay. That's
Well,
fine.
it gives you a great opportunity. Number one, you get the
the
hostess
host
reward. So you get to stock it. Although my shelf is running out of room, I had to start finding another spot for some of my stuff. I'm putting you to shame, girl. I got my own store. It's floor to ceiling.
Really?
I don't
And I
recommend doing
No.
that.
no, but I did host 2 of my own parties.
And so that's what helps
Mhm.
us stock up. Yeah.
And if I see something that's going out of stock that I know that somebody else would like and maybe not be able to afford it right now, then I go ahead and buy it because I know that it's gonna go.
You can also buy things like the coffee and spices and stuff that you can divide up into samples
Yes.
to give out to people.
Yeah, before they did this, I used to take the littlest jewelry bags,
Mhm.
and I would take in 1 teaspoon fits in there perfectly, and I would seal it up and put teaspoon
Decent. With the recipe.
with the recipe card on the back, and then on the other side, I would have it would be the nutritional information and recipe, and then on the back, it would have my contact information and ideas on other ways to use it, like as a rub and how to do it and all that kind of stuff. So,
Cool.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
and that's in the
I
back.
could so do craft.
I
Yeah.
know.
Bingo.
Oh yeah.
Man, bingo. Teresa she does a ton
Will
of
she
business
train
at
us?
bingo. Oh, the bingo actual format?
Yeah.
Yes. It's a lot of work though.
I
And you
don't
have to
care.
have a stock up. But yes, reach out to her. She'll totally.
So it's who do I call?
Teresa Wendricks.
Did I just do my page? Oh, what's my page?
Don't we have to do that in Washington?
The way that they do it, I don't think we'll have an issue with it. Because it's still like a party where people are ordering. But I don't know how to do it, I'm not gonna lie. But it was like
I'll just check it
a
out.
bingo night.
Yeah. Sounds like.
Oh,
Oh yeah, and then please see what you're saying.
the other thing is, did you get the new party theme sheets in
No.
your,
No.
so I am not sure when those will be available.
They're in the back office. I mean, you can print them out. I don't know if it has the information on the back of it or not, but it did have the pictures on there.
Yes, you're
Of
right.
what one? Okay,
Because I
'cause I
printed them out
downloaded
and posted them.
every document. Every
So
document.
on one
you.
page,
I'm
you're like me. I have my Google Drive. Like I went and got these team meeting planners from last August because I was like, there's something on training that I remember was important that they didn't put a thing out for. Now where did I put that? I can only show you guys what.
These papers I put in the files in the Sweet Dream team and Chocolate Chicks team today. So
Okay, the what dream?
the
Sweet
Sweet
Dream?
Dream team's
That's
Aubrey's
Aubrey's
team.
page.
Yeah. And I put it in both. I posted it
Oh,
in
okay.
both just in case one didn't get it, then the other did.
I do have a question on expiration dates though.
Yes, they're not on. So
So,
what you do is there's a little number on there that you pull up, and you can call home office, and
okay.
they will tell you.
What do you do with the catalog?
You eating yet?
So
No, I was just getting ready to say goodbye so I can eat, go to bed.
yeah, you can make little
You can go.
feedbacks, you can mod
Yes.
call,
I approve.
you can make like little
Tell everyone I said bye.
I will. Bye.
All right,
Jenna's
thanks.
file.
Bye.
Bye, Jenna.
Bye.
Where is it?
Take that one.
You just did. I don't know.
So there is a stop share.